Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Ogbeifun is my name. I am presenting this paper on behalf of my co-authors. The focus of this research is to identify suitable quality characteristics for an excellent building that will serve throughout its life cycle. To explore how the different professionals involved in the development of building process evaluate these quality characteristics. The third objective is to validate the 7 factors we have proposed in this research or expound it. A typical building development process starts with model. The architect presents the 3D of the finished product, as you see in the extreme right of these slides. At the middle, the actors in the construction phase, starting from foundation through the skeleton to the roof, get busy. And at the end, the final product is what we see at the extreme right. Whatever the geometry, the finished product shows the ingenuity of all who participated in the exercise. However, the reality is that after some time, these facilities that we have done will begin to suffer some wear and tears. And sometimes we may even want to change the use. I am sure that the picture on the left, those who designed it maybe did not provide for these leaves and green. But with the advent of climate change and green building, they introduce these greeneries. At the middle, maintenance can be very simple, but sometimes can be complex and risky. You see our friends up on the roof, but they will do their best to make sure that they restore whatever defects in the structure back again. At the extreme right, you will see how expensive it is to execute renovation or repairs. Look at just the scaffold network alone. Similarly, back to the first picture, if we, for any reason, there are faults on the suspended ceilings between the two buildings, the cost of scaffolding alone is 100 times more than the cost of the repair. Another factor we do not really consider when designing building is demolition. This research is conducted using the classical Delphi technique. The built environment professionals that participated, to qualify, they must have practiced for not less than 8 years of their post-registration. The Likert scale 1 to 5 positive integer was used as the measuring scale. The arithmetic mean was used for the analysis. 3.5 was used for the benchmark. Table 1 presents the participants' information. The professionals that participated in this research are the architect, the builders, the contractors, engineers, estate valuers, and quantity surveyors. And the number began to diminish from one phase of the exercise to the other. But at the end, at the beginning, we had 31 participants who suggested 57 quality characteristics. After analysis of these 57, 21 was accepted, which we took to the next phase of the research. These 21 factors were sent to the 31 participants to rate each factor according to their priority on the Likert scale. After analysis, the red items you see on table 2 are those that did not meet the benchmark. Only 13 met benchmark at round 2 of the exercise, which was taken to round 3. And we repeated the same procedure. One item was not able to meet the exercise. Then 12 satisfied the benchmark, and we concluded this research at that point. The reason being that if we repeat this exercise, the chances are we may eliminate 1 or 2 more, but we might equally suffer some attrition. To avoid that, we stop this exercise at that point. Now, Table 4 presents the results. We have the 12 factors arranged in order of a priority or ranking. However, a classification were equally presented in the next table. Classification 1, 5.0 to 5.8, we had 3 factors. 4.0 to 4.544, we have 4 factors. 3.6 to 3.75, we have 5 factors. Please note carefully, architects and structural engineers with quantity surveyor are the most prominent professionals that are involved with building development. But look closely at this table. The architect who pride himself in aesthetics and concept is right at the bottom, followed by the structural engineer next door to him. It's only the quantity surveyor that is up there a little bit who manage the cost. The contractor, the builders, the maintenance officers, whose factors are higher than theirs, are not usually considered during the building planning. Take note of this. When we will come back to this during our conclusions. Conclusion. The objectives of this research is achieved. Objective 1. We have been able to develop and identify 12 factors. Objective 2. The professionals actively participated through the process of this research that helps us to choose the factors. Objective 3. Initially, we proposed 7 factors, but at the end, we developed 12 factors, which means it has been expanded to 12 beyond 7. Recommendation. Building design and development should not be limited to a few core professionals, but integrate the contributions of all relevant stakeholders to ensure the excellence of design. Thank you for your attention. We will appreciate your contribution or questions. 8 minutes.